Today I'm reviewing the Cube Pro GPS tracker. As you can see, it's pretty large. It's a pretty substantial size and it's very heavy duty. So this is not something you're gonna like discreetly put in your luggage when you go on a flight to make sure it goes where it's supposed to go. This definitely seems built for more an automobile or a car. Now, in the instructions, it also says not to put it in a place where it's surrounded by metal. That's a pretty big thing to consider, whether this is a good fit for your use case or not. I'm going to test this in my truck. I'm going to put it in the bed of my truck and see how it does. So I will come back with my report. All right, so I've been running the Cube Pro GPS tracker now for a couple of days, and I wanted to give my thoughts on it. It's really very accurate in terms of the location. I've already had a use case where I kind of forgot where I parked. I went into one of those big box wholesale stores, came out and just blanked. Where'd we park? So pulled out the app and I was able to actually find it, right? Find where we parked. Another scenario, driving on the highway, and I noticed that on this particular highway, in a single day, I had driven both on the highway and the outer road next to the highway. And, the GPS has a periodic check-in that it does. It's not like constantly like giving like an analog update like every second or anything like that. But within reason, I felt like I could definitely tell when I was on the highway versus when I was on the outer road. So that right there's some pretty stunning precision, if you ask me. All right, now use cases. I have been in a case where a loved one called me. They were on their way somewhere and they were just completely lost. Didn't know where they were, and they were asking me for help, but I didn't know where they were. So I can definitely see a very strong use case for, people looking after families. If you don't hear from them for a few hours when you were expecting them at your house or something like that, and you want to check on them, that kind of thing. And I think that's an added security for the person being tracked as well, as long as they know about it, right? If they're aware of it, if they're aware the tracker's on their car, I think it's a layer of security for them too. They feel a little bit better knowing that, dad or whoever can find them if they need to. So if you're looking for a GPS tracker, and this one in particular, it's magnetic, and it has a battery, so you don't have to wire it to the car, and you could move it between different cars for different purposes. I think a lot of people would get a lot of use out of it.